But in the thick of earnings, Pankaj Poddar, CEO at Cosmo Films, as well joins in to talk about their numbers. Mr. Poddar, hi, good afternoon. Firstly, what's been the kind of contribution this new production line will have to your volumes and revenues going forward?
Yes, very good afternoon. We have started a new line, and in terms of production capacity, it is going to add roughly 40% to our production capacity. And in terms of revenue, obviously it is linked to the raw material prices and the sales prices as well, but it would be roughly in the range of 400 to 450 crores per year.
And can you also tell us what is the incremental margin you can earn with this new line?
Yeah, so that would again be dependent on the market conditions, so I would not be able to give any particular number for that. But yes, it would give a good incremental margin to us. It will result in a very good improvement in our bottom line as we progress.
Would the new capacity come on board?
Yeah, so the capacity has just come on board from 1st February, and we made the announcement yesterday itself. So yeah, it has just come on the board.
Yeah, and given demonetization, Pankaj, how have you seen the demand for your products shape up? Have you been receiving orders from consumer companies, or has there been a bit of an ebbing down?
Yeah, so I think November month particularly had some concerns where there was a slight shortfall in demand both from the textile segment and the food packaging segment. And I think December it started to get better, and January it even got better. I think more or less in December, January it has gone back to the old levels, and now we are seeing a fresh impetus of growth. I think the other thing which really happened is that there was a little bit dip in the margins for a month or so, but I think that also has revived fairly well, and as we move forward, we feel that the overall thing should look much better than what they were.
And do you think that the new capacity that you're bringing on board will be absorbed?
Yeah, I mean, it would take some initial 1 or 2 quarters, but yes, there is a strong demand both in India and globally. Typically, BOPP demand has been growing at anywhere between 1.5 to 2 times of the GDP growth. So globally, the GDP growth is roughly 3%, and therefore the global demand for BOPP films is growing roughly 4.5%. Similarly, the India GDP growth is 7%, and we are seeing a 12 to 13% growth in the consumption of BOPP films in India. So yes, there is a good growth of these films happening.
Pankaj, great speaking with you, and good luck really for the future quarters ahead, and hope this new capacity that you've put on board does manage to contribute well to your earnings going forward.
Thank you.
Well, that's the word coming in from Pankaj Poddar from Cosmo Films. And the new product line, let's see, watch this news. Although it came yesterday itself, a 2.25% jump is what you're seeing on Cosmo Films. The stock currently holding at 379 thereabouts.